Yeah, so got this dramatic reading from my latest podcast. It's pretty good. So okay, so we won weekend and there's still no toilet paper. Are you serious? No freaking toilet paper in the grocery stores? Come on, people. What is it? Use 1x6? That don't make no sense. How? Can a brother get some 2-ply?
Bro, look at this shit. What the fuck is that?
Look, ain't that bad off yet that I gotta get some bullshit toilet paper.
Are you serious?
Hell no. Alright, so I'm not gonna try to bring another drama home to my house. That's the fact of the matter is, them fools done drunk all the Coke Zero, dog. Really? First the toilet paper, now the Coke Zero? Check somebody in the nuts. Bullshit. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just want to give you a little update on my toilet paper situation. And I know that some of y'all had expressed concerns about me running out of toilet paper. But I just wanted you to know that I done fell 24 rows, dog. 24. I got TP for days. For real. So, once again, I do appreciate your concern because it was well-founded that you were going to help a brother out just in case he ran out. I understand that me going to my work bathroom and letting loose would not be very sociable. So, thank you. Thank you very much. And with that being said, man, check out this podcast.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Brian Matthews, and I'm your host, and this is Confessions of an Ugly Black Man. These are trying times, and I don't want to sound like that guy, but it's time for Americans to get a wake-up call. What we're experiencing now, other countries around the world have gone through worse, if not far more worse. But for us Americans to say, oh, that's sad because we see it on TV, but we're thankful we don't have to live under those conditions. The problem is, the atrocities around the world, most people can't empathize with because we've never been in those situations, at least anything of this magnitude to happen. Now, before I get into the meat and potatoes of this podcast, I generally just want people to understand that these are trying times. And according to Dr. Birx, an estimated 200,000 deaths may occur due to this virus. And that's even if everything is done perfectly. And if that didn't worry you or even scare you, the Illinois Department of Public Health Director Dr. Nazaki Ezeki stated the first child, an infant, has died due to COVID-19. I want to give you some suggestions, and these are not from me. These are actually from the World Health Organization to help us get back to our normal way of life. Wash your hands frequently. Regularly and thoroughly clean your hands with an alcohol-based hand rub or wash them with soap and water. You got to use soap, people. Water just not going to do. Now, you want to maintain your social distance when you're out and about. Maintain at least 1 meter, 3 feet distance. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Practice respiratory hygiene. Make sure you and the people around you follow good respiratory hygiene. This means covering your mouth and nose when you're bent elbow or tissue when you cough or sneeze. Then dispose of the used tissue immediately. Now, I encourage you to follow these rules and guidelines so we can come out of this craziness and return to our American way of life. Americans have always been strong. Naive at times, but strong nonetheless. And now, let's get back to our regular scheduled program. Okay, week 1 is in the books, and guess what? There's still no toilet paper in the freaking grocery stores. What are you people doing? Use 1x6? This doesn't make any sense. Okay, I get it. The first week, everybody panicked, kind of go a little crazy. Can a brother get some 2-ply? And I'm sure I might be overreacting just a little bit, just like a bunch of y'all are overreacting by buying up all the hand sanitizer, wearing those cheap ass masks. Oh, by the way, they ain't gonna help you. They're not gonna save you. I'm telling you, doctors have already said those cheap ass masks don't work. Cut it out. The only thing you have is the false sense of security that causes you to act the way you do. Oh, I gotta do this. Oh, I gotta do this. Oh, I gotta buy up all the chicken. Oh, man, you can't buy up all the chicken. You can't buy up all the steak. You can't buy up all the bacon. Start buying all the milk up. Man, I had to wait about a week and a half just to get some milk. And I don't drink the regular milk, not that lactose intolerant guy. I drink almond milk. Who drinks almond milk? But they're buying that too. Your kids don't like almond milk, people. Only adults like me like almond milk. God dang. You serious? But hey, you want to go ahead and buy up all the paper towels, all the napkins, all toilet paper. Just go ahead and do that. Because the Army trained me, and I grew up a little bit poor, how to use less and make it more. What I'm saying is, NRC rations, aka MREs, we get this little piece of wrapped up paper. That was your toilet paper. That's what you got. And you know what? We made it work. So like I said, go ahead and buy up all the toilet paper, all the paper towels. I might be a little pissed, but I'll be good. Trust when I say, I will be good. As you can see, I'm going in. And why? Because stupidity is systemic. I'm not trying to call anyone stupid. And I really am not trying to insult anyone. Yeah, sort of kind of. And I'm going to dial it back so we can continue to have this conversation. What's the definition of essential personnel? Essential personnel are generally defined as the personnel who are required to report to their designated work location to ensure the operation of essential functions during an emergency. Now, for those people who are unemployed and not considered essential work personnel, you're impacted the most, and I feel for you. But those who are on the road, I see a whole lot of cars on the road, and I can't say who is essential or who is performing essential functions, but I highly suspect they're out there buying up all the toilet paper. I'm just saying. Now, these people, I call these people Moes. Now, the Moes are what I used to call back in the day when I was in the military, FOBIT. They never really went out and did anything that we did. They didn't do any patrols. They didn't go out and knock on doors. They didn't kick doors down. They didn't shoot people. Oops. Just kidding. They just sat on the fob and ate up all the good supplies from the PX. So, civilians, we call them Moes. Military call them FOBITs. Yeah, some are good, some are bad. Take it or leave it. Now, I know this to be a fact because I went to Walmart 3 or 4 times last week, and I know they got tired of me coming in there, and the racks were empty. I'm like, all I could do was just shake my head and walk out the door, man. I'm just saying. And let's just be real. I truly believe when we talk about essential personnel, these are people who may be servicing customers. And I mean face-to-face service. And if you are face-to-face servicing customers in this type of situation, you should be authorized some type of hazard or hazardous pay. Now, according to Fox Business, employees across a number of industries who are required to work during the coronavirus outbreak, such as myself, have been raising concerns about their safety. And they have been requesting increased protection and hazard pay. Now, hazard pay is a form of additional compensation given to employees who are asked to remain at work despite dangerous conditions, as defined by the Department of Labor. It refers to work that causes extreme physical discomfort and stress, which is not adequately alleviated by protective devices and fake-ass masks. So, as long as the hardship has not been considered as a classification position, then, it's just something that I think it would be something in good faith. Because if you actually contract something, what is your company going to do for you? Now, the work that I do often requires me to visit homes and sometimes have some strenuous labor. For example, last week I was at a house and we were putting a bed together, and it was freaking like 90 some odd degrees here in San Antonio, and my mask filled up with sweat. So you know what that means? My mask was compromised. My PPE, my personal protective equipment, was compromised. And that means I was in danger of an imminent threat if the virus was in this home. Because I was exposed, people. I was exposed. I had my gloves on, a ribbon, but I was exposed. Now think about it. Healthcare providers, first responders who are already dealing with some bad situations. Just to be fair, I'm sure there are some who are not essential but are going to work anyway. So I guess that's the problem. We can't really define who's essential and who's not essential. Who do we pay? Who do we don't pay? But the Americans need to get a grip, because if they sit there and say martial law, oh man, then there's going to be like, what's really going on? we're going to be looking at some third world country action. You feel me? Business Insider reported that Carol's Restaurants, aka Burger King, has announced that instead of giving its workers hazard pay, it would instead cut their pay for all of its employees across its more than 1,000 restaurants by 10%. This pay cut applies to everyone from workers in the stores to executives and goes soundly against the trend by other companies like Target, Costco, and Amazon, to all of which have opted to give their workers raises. Burger King, what's the dealie, Manelli? Come on now. While Foodbeast says Starbucks has even taken, I guess you could say, a step further in the right direction, it plans on paying its U.S. and Canadian employees for the next month, even if they don't work. No Starbucks partner needs to choose between their health and coming to work. The company reportedly told that to their employees. Now, I can't confirm or deny that this is actually what's happening or has happened. But right now, Burger King, you kind of got me feeling like Biggie Smalls. Damn, King wants to stiff me for my paper. Damn, King wants to stiff me for my paper. Damn, King wants to stiff me for my paper. Damn, King wants to stiff me for my paper. Now, lastly, speaking about paper, President Donald Trump signed into law Friday afternoon a historic $2 trillion stimulus package as the American public and the U.S. economy fight this devastating spread of COVID-19. The far-reaching legislation stands as the largest emergency aid package in U.S. history. It represents a massive financial injection into a struggling economy with provisions aimed at helping American workers, small business, and industry grappling with the economic disruption. Individuals who earn $75,000 in adjusted gross income or less will get a direct payment of $1,200 each. Now, with married couples earning up to $150,000, they will receive $2,400. It's $1,200 times 2. Yeah. Or however you want to get it, plus 2 times 2. Yeah. An additional $500 per kid. So the more kids you have, the more money you're going to make. More money, more money, more money. So what does that mean, people? Free money. Guilt-free spending. So for some of you, I guess, injecting that stimulus into Best Buy, buying the best ULED TV that you can get for $1,200, $2,400, $3,600, computers, and unnecessary bullshit that you're probably going to be buying because you know they're going to be throwing themselves out there to entice you, Moes. Don't be a Mo. Come on now. Think about it. Use that money to buy essential things that you need. You don't need to buy the toilet paper because all you most will buy that up. Trust me. You're going to be irresponsible. It just happens. Get that free money in your hand. It's guilt-free money. Why pay your bills? Get that big-ass TV. Now, me, when I get my money, I'm going to buy some toilet paper. I'm going to stock up because you never know when the next COVID 2021 is going to come around. I'll be like, dang, stiff me for my paper. Hey, if this is your first time tuning in, I encourage you to subscribe to this podcast, follow, like, and even share. And you can hear all the fun episodes that I've already done. I've done about 25 episodes or more, maybe 36 or so. I kind of just stopped labeling the number. And there's going to be plenty more. I'm trying to put out 2 episodes a week, along with a video for my YouTube channel. So, like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please feel free to subscribe, like, and you can find me on YouTube as well as Facebook. With that being said, I want to thank you for sitting here with me. And this is Brian Matthews. And these were the confessions of an ugly black man. And guess what, people? We're out.